Let's get some trains going. The southbound yard has become a bit cluttered, and in a couple of hours British Railways will be coming by to exchange empty wagons for loaded ones. We need to get the loaded wagons in order for the exchange. Also, 7099's crew just emptied the last coal out of the 2 wagons used for the steam loco fuel, so we need to replenish that supply as well. Right, so we're going to coaling roads only. Yard manager says that judging by his quick count of the wagons, we need 5 more loads from the colliery to round out the total number of wagons in the southbound yard. We'll then take the 2 fuel wagons up the colliery for reloading, and then we'll come down with 5 loads. Let's get started, shall we? Turn that volume back up a little bit. I like this little loco. Lovely little thing it is. That's not quite right. That's probably better. Of course, I've moved off. I don't actually have a clue where I'm going. So we're going to go and get those 2 first, are we? Fair enough, I can do that. This is the battery-powered loco from the Return to Maerdy pack, yeah. Let's stop this thing. So I keep forgetting we're on a really steep hill by this point. Is it only in advanced mode? To be honest, it's not that difficult to drive 4072. Get some practice in the tutorial scenario, and you'll be fine. It's quite a nice tutorial scenario, if I remember rightly, showing you how to drive it. Gently buffer up to these. Alright, take these up Maerdy Colliery Coal Bay 1 and spot them there. This is where I'll switch to the map view and what happened with the school event? Well, it was a ticketed thing, and we didn't get the tickets in time, so we didn't get the we didn't get to go. Simple, really. Maerdy Colliery Bay 1, which is all the way over there on the other side. So I'm going to flip over that side, flip into there. Little thing. 2 wagons. fairly fierce electric brake. One in 29 up sort of killed it. 1 in 28. Okay, GG getting steeper. Will the Pioneers bundle be available after December 7th? No idea. Not a clue, I'm afraid. Does this have a horn? Got the bell. I've got a horn. That's better. We've made it up the hill. B. Harrison, no, you don't have to touch any scripts to do the FOV. Not at all. You just have to change your launch parameters in Steam for the game. Feeling I maybe should have hit this a bit harder, but it's a cool horn, isn't it? And then the bell is cool because if you just smack it once, well, you just get one bell like that. If you smack it twice, you get a different bell. Which is quite neat. No 14L, no Moggy, no 14L. Steam has fixed that now. I must admit I don't know Jelly Bean, I assume so. But I've not tried it because I always use a shortcut to do it. I think I've started the game through Steam for quite a while. This loco, Shoot D, this is in the Return to Maerdy. All of the speeds. What's been fixed in the NEC? I know a whole bunch of track got relayed, and there's a whole bunch of work been done on scenery to get it down so it wasn't floating and things like that. Other than that, I don't know. You'll need to ask Dovetail. Kickback man, I don't understand your question, mate. If you want to try that again. You don't want to get caught in the turbulence, no. No, no, no. Stand behind the yellow line, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Chris. Oh, you're back. Oh, dear. Right, so where are we going after this? We're going to drop those off there. Couple to these 5. And drop them back. And then get these into southbound 3. Yeah, they appear to... Well, I've got to find out where all these are and put them in southbound 3. Oh, this could be fun. Well, Steam keys sorted out. Well, I've requested them all now. Did I do a Steam announcement for the stream? No, I didn't, actually. While we're struggling our way up here, I will do that now. That's a good point. I forgot about that. Getting there. You did point that out earlier, but I was ignoring you, Omar. MK Dons, how much did I make in 24? So we raised £4,060 in a 24-hour stream, which is stunning, stunning amount. You should be very proud. Right, stop these in here. That view, let's just buckle them up. Right, move ahead and pick up the 5 loaded wagons. They've been set aside for us. Right, where is the bay? Yeah, so for those that have won Steam prizes, the keys have now been ordered. As soon as I get them, I will get them out to you. Do I even remember the end of the stream? Or vaguely? So get these, and then try and not lose control as we bring them back down. Take this down to Maerdy southbound 4. The yard manager wasn't specific as to which track these go on, so we'll park the wagons there until we figure it out. Alright, so let's clear that line back so we can run around these other ones. And we are on our way back now to... right at the end here. I'm speeding up, but I know I'm going to need to lose this speed in a minute because we're going to be going back down the hill that we just had trouble getting up. Hey, train track Trav. That's why I thought you'd done a free roam scenario, Chris. We should speed up all on our own now. I need to use the electric brake in a minute to keep it control. You don't need much of a re-brake to keep this thing under control. Oh, by the way, I had a look on the Twitch stats about the Saturday stream, and we had over 100,000 unique visitors. It's incredible. It helped being on the front page. We're on the front page for 4 or 5 hours in total, which is really good actually. I sent an email to Twitch telling them thank you for their support. It made a big difference. No 14, no, I know. How was that? Almost there. Back on the 15 for the yard. I think we were hauling this gigantic train, but it's like no wagons at all. It's like 5. Yes, he is 5. Going to Downers Grove for some spotting. Nice. So everybody knows that there's a steam sale on, by the way. Right. I know, Strat Shadow. A steam sale. It's just amazing. Such a thing has never been heard of. Right. Unhook. Now the fun begins. Marshal all the wagons on coal southbound 3 together into one rake. We'll do the same for the other 2 tracks. When all is said and done, we want to have 3 rakes of 25 wagons. Marshal all the wagons on Maerdy cars. Well, we've already got. So they're going to do 2 things and end up with 3. Let's have a look. So you want me to marshal all these together. So I'm guessing, let's have a quick look at the wagons and make sure we're clear on what we're doing here. So it says all the wagons together. So 224743 is that one. 989 is that one. 828 is that one. 754 Hybrid Blind is that one. 358 is 358 in this list? 222358. Oh, comma dot dot dot. Okay, so you're not going to tell me what they all are. All right, fine, fair enough. Let's get going then. We want to go forward onto there. Push all of these together into one thing. Right. You on the horn? Oh yeah! You got the RHB enhancement pack. It's well worth it, isn't it? It's a nice little pack for the Albulo. It's good to have another train to run on it. Oh yeah, the acceleration on this thing is astounding. But then remember, it's a battery. Also got to be careful because it's got brake fade as well. So if you use the handbrake too much, because it has basically just got an e-brake and a handbrake. Use the handbrake too much, the brake, it stops working. Push them forward. Yeah, once the brakes cool down, Daniel Cohen, it's just a brake heat thing. Once the brakes are fading, you just have to not use them and let them cool down. Same as in reality. Oh, it's struggling now. Well, we're on the level, see, Rogers, so it's all it's got to really fight is the resistance. I dare say it wouldn't take them up the hill. You Nebworth Haringey with a 365 at 55 miles per hour. See, that is a true Nebworth, B. Harrison. That is a true Nebworth. Last one. Wait for it to finish rolling. Pin a couple of brakes down. I don't know if you guys have noticed actually that the handbrakes on these ones actually animate. Which is pretty neat. Right. Right, 25 wagons total. We're done with this one. Now on to the wagons in Maerdy Coal southbound 2, which is the next road over. Chris, it would be interesting to know how far the battery on this loco would take you on the Weirdow line. And then to actually make it to where the journey can only just be done, and then it's a challenge to see if you can get it there. Because this does have a finite battery. Maybe Ed could give an idea of roughly what you'd get out of it in terms of miles. It has about 5 times the charge it should. Oh. Past a 3-way junction. Right, flip that around there. That now gets us to there, and we're pushing this lot together. Oh, one of the locos digits allows you to change the default charge, the start charge. Oh, excellent. There you go, Chris. There's an endurance challenge for you. write a scenario where the idea is to get this thing along the Weirdow line as a last resort to see if you can deliver an urgent message. You've got bronzes on 2321 routes. On the same route, something tells you don't get welcome behind a pump. You know what? You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it, Ben. Don't worry. Actually, another idea, Chris, if you get your script on, is that you could calculate how far the train has gone by how much time has passed since the last frame and how fast the train is doing. So you can work out how far it's travelled, and then just make it simply how far can you get, and then at the end of it print a message out, and then people can score how far they managed to get. I might do that actually if you don't want to do it. That sounds quite fun. Bit of a viewer challenge. Would Dovetail be selling the hoodies? No, I don't think so. Just like we had the t-shirts a couple of years ago. They're just done as specials for staff. And they get them done specifically for people. Oops, nope, we found the end. Right. Pin down, and a couple. 20 wagons in this rate, we're 5 short. This is where we'll put the 5 wagons we brought down from the colliery. They're still on southbound 4. What are position markers, Amarillo? I've not heard that phrase. How tired was I after the 24-hour stream? I was ridiculously tired. Far more tired than the other 2 streams. Whooper, why is it so slow? This is just a little tiny battery loco. It's not got a diesel engine in it. It's not got electric wires or anything. It's just a little tiny battery loco. It doesn't go fast. Right, we've got a heavy goods train coming up after this one. It'll be nice and fast. And then we're running on the northeast corridor. They'll be pretty fast as well. This is just a little bit of shunting. Right. That's it. And flick this one and go over to here and get those 5. It's a Tesla. Basically, yes. It's not quite got the acceleration. Ludicrous mode has not been installed on this vehicle. But then again, this vehicle predates Tesla somewhat. It does have headlights. I can't remember how you set them up. Switches on the front panel. Ah, yeah, that's it, Dad. And these to the Raking southbound too. So these are the headlight switches. So, I don't know. Well, we're just shunting, aren't we? So I think it's that one. Oh, that's the cab light. Alright, Ed, how do I turn it round so that the light's the other way around? Cab light. Hey, James Class 37. Yeah, I do like this route. Is there any AO in this route? Not really, because it's a shunting yard. It wouldn't really do much. Front lights are the top switches. Bottom ones are the rear. Oh, we see. Rear right headlight. Or rear left tail light. Yeah, but I want to put a headlight on the rear here. I was sure you could do something with these, but it's been a while since I've driven this. It's the left two I want, is it? Oh, alright then. Oh, I've got a white light on the front. Oh, that'll do. No. That'll do. We'll go with that. Right, okay, let's set this one back up into there. Oh, you have to stop with the headlamps on, of course you do. Oh, the clag on this loco is ridiculous. That is for sure. Yes, you. How much is the game to buy? I don't actually know. Can someone check on Steam, find out what it is these days? I think it's like 30 quid, I think. Something like that. Pacer is rubbish. Well, we have a no pacer hate here, please. No pacer hate here. 24.99 says Nimmy Boy. There you go. Try and slow them down before we smash those other ones off the track. It's 14.99 currently, apparently. Okay, let's uncouple that. Right, now we just marshal the rake on coal southbound 1 together. We should be ready for pickup. That's these ones over here. Yep. Six miles an hour, trundling down the line, thinking, what's going on here then? Has Train Simulator updated yet? I'm not sure what you mean, Jakey Fitz. Flat battery? Nah, we've still got a full battery. Just gone down below 400. Looks like a covered roller coaster car. Oh, I just had the best idea. Do that after this, just for the giggles. Ed will probably hurt me next time he sees me if I do this. But all I can say is... Right, push on. Two more to go. Travelling the eternity between these two rakes of wagons. Clout. Might have hit them a bit hard. FPS at the moment, 75. Right, pin a couple down and release. Right, that's done. Now back to the sheds. Manager said there are 2 loaded coal wagons that could be used as fuel supply in Maerdy coal siding 1. So let's go snag those. Couple to those. So we're going all the way back out. Pretty much, I think, near the bridge, isn't it? Yeah, something to the bridge. Wrong way. Go back. That way. Ooh, a gronk on this route. That's not a bad idea, eh, Ruben? Just got to get to there. You don't want a gronk on this route. Why not, Ed? Why not? The other thing I was thinking of is the original Falmouth route, the original Maerdy route with the passenger stops on it, and a pacer. It's got to be done. Why has this not been done yet? An Arriva Trains Wales pacer on Maerdy. Gronks worked on this route while BR was tearing it up. But did they tear it up by running a Gronk round the corners? Is that how they tore the track up? Right, so we are going to go left, and then we'll come back and get those. DD14, a big boy. He had experience with one on that bank, stalled quicker than the austerity and couldn't hold the train on the bank. Oh dear. What about nose-to-nose Gronks? Use a pair of Gronks to shunt around it. That ought to be pretty awesome. A couple of 09s. Right, flip that one over. Isn't that just a class 20? Well, no, that's a long 08, isn't it? Be more like a class 13, yeah. Steam rail motor going up Maerdy. Oh, that's not a bad idea either. See, there's a bunch of Maerdy. We don't run the Maerdy route very much, either of them. So how about, folks, get your scenario skill points out, and let's have the steam rail motor, the 14XX, the 08, Pacer. There's all sorts of things that we could be doing here. Shunting routes on here, shunting scenarios. Either of the routes. They're both crying out for people to write scenarios for them. I could just wait for these wagons to roll into me. You might try and create something nasty again. Right, take these to the coaling side road. So I'm going to swing around the left-hand side. Go that way, and then we can reverse them back up there. That should be fun. That should be fun. Well, why do some wagons and TS roll into the player train? So, physics is not executed on anything which is not near the player train. So if you have track that looks like this and a wagon on it, it will just stick on it like it's glued to the track. As soon as the player train gets near it, and it activates the physics on the trains, and then they'll roll into it. It's a performance thing, because running the physics on every vehicle on this route all the time would kill your computer. You'd get 0 FPS. Whereas all these wagons over here, they don't need physics running on them. You don't care. You just want them to stay where they are. Yeah, it'd be nice if they rolled and if you didn't put the handbrake on them. But the cost of doing that frame rate wise is tremendous. There's a part of me which is just not looking forward to trying to get this up that hill. What folder is the Weirdow route under? RS Derrick. Any Irish mainline DLC in the future? I can't talk about anything which is not announced by Dovetail, I'm afraid, Fusion Core. What I would suggest you do is ask that question on the official forum or the official Facebook page or on the trainsimulator.com website, and then they can give you an official answer to that question. Can you do a scenario where your train breaks down? You can write scenarios where your train breaks down, yeah. I haven't got any of that to hand tonight. Part of me is wondering if I'm going to have to do this one at a time. But let's see how we get on. Because it's slowing down on the 1 in 40, and this grade up to the top there is even bigger. We'll be alright. 1 in 25 isn't so bad. Try not to run off the end. Distinct lack of buffers there. Twitcher for life. The new improved train sims, we mean Train Sim World, there's no compatibility between TS17 and Train Sim World. None at all. They work very differently. Now, this little shunter back and engine shed, Road 1. So don't buy any more. Well, that's entirely up to you. Your current TS isn't going anywhere. You'll still be able to enjoy that without any change at all. Hey, Kevin Razor. Nice train, isn't it? National Coal Board. If you won some prizes, Fusion Coil, then if it's a Steam one, I'll be messaging it to you in your Twitch message box at some point when I receive the keys. I haven't received them yet. They've been ordered, but they'll take a little while to arrive. Ed, what liveries does this loco come in? It comes in about 13 liveries or something. It's ridiculous. I say ridiculous. It's awesome, but it comes with lots of liveries, if I remember rightly. Has there been a full DLC giveaway? Nimi boy. So over the weekend we did a 24-hour stream, and I gave away 100 bits of DLC. Phew, don't know about you, but I could go for a brew about now. That sounds like an excellent idea. However, before we go and do a brew, it's time to do something